Hello, Dave here, that foreign bloke in Udon Thani, Thailand, and we are going to try a new place for some food. It's a burger joint and it's called The Burger. This is the place, The Burger. We are just on the edge of Nong Project Park. I'll leave a description in the box down below, as I normally do, for anywhere of interest eating wise. It's called The Burger Cafe, but it's more like a cafe than it is, but they seem to have some nice food on the menu anyway, and it's a nice little place. So we've ordered 2 burgers. It's a bit noisy outside here, but it's quite pleasant tonight. Hey, hey. Our burger and fries and colas have arrived. So my mouth is absolutely watering. I'm going to dig in. Looks good. Well, that was top draw, so very pleased about that. Totally recommend it. Very good homemade burger. As I said, description down below, or link down below. Right, we're going home. Well, I've just connected a couple of pumps to 50% from the well and 50% is coming from the pond. It's pumping back into the pond as well, the well pump, so it's just started, so it's a little bit of air, but once it gets going it pumps fine. So we have 2 there flowing in. This we dug out, it was for Puk Luk, but I think it would be a perfect sort of size for the ducks. It's not too deep and they're not afraid of the fish and getting stuck, so I'm giving it a fill anyway to try it out, see if the ducks want to swim here or not. No harm done if they don't. I reckon this would be a nice spot for the ducks, to be honest. We could do a way out on this side, just a little hole in the bottom that you could put a sheet of some sort in front of to lock them in at night. And down here it's nice and shady under the big tree, palm there, the coconut palm. There's a few trees, so it's a nice shady spot, and the pool, once it fills up, would be a good duck pond. Anyway, we'll see. Lots of mangoes on this tree, by the way, on that one. Soon ready. I just had to do a bit of branch propping up with the mango tree. It's very heavy, a lot of fruit. Obviously the fruit you can see, but there's fruit deep inside. It makes the tree very heavy, the branches, so they don't blow off and snap in the wind. We prop them all up with bamboo poles, so that's good. So I was taking the ducks home. It's like the Pied Piper. Right, it's Saturday and we are getting a few groceries. We're in Lotus, as you can see, and I'm not going to knock it. The reason we've come here is partly because I haven't been feeling well, and I didn't want to go anywhere far away like Big C, where I probably would have gone on macro. But I needed to come out and get some things, some chicken for the dogs, and a little bit of this and that. So we've come down here. Right, we're on the way back home now. Jazz just stopped off at a mushroom pigging friend's house. Pretty crap day today. It's cold, grey, been drizzling. It was supposed to be a lot of rain and winds and storms, but we didn't get it. We just had some drizzle this morning. But it's cold. It's only 19 degrees at 4:30 in the afternoon. Normally this time of the day it should be about 38. So 19 is not warm at all. Anyway, we're gonna go home. when Joe comes back and yeah, do nothing in my case. See how we get on. Okay, it's Sunday and I'm just filling up for the ducks again. I don't know that they're using this pond very much. Chow did bring them round one day and they had a bit of a waddle, but I'm filling it anyway. At the same time pumping into the pool here. I can see the water levels getting quite low now. If you look over on the far bank there, zoom in slightly, you can see that the water level is dropping quite a bit. So yeah, we need the rainy season to come. There was a lot of rain around Isan this weekend, but we haven't had almost any of it. So again, we miss out on the rain as we often do. So we shall see, but filling the pool as we do, pumping, and because we pump out as well. So we'll see if the ducks have a swim after. Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. Hi, swimming, bye. Look, 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 look. Right, that was me doing my duck farm a bit. I learned from Joe, so I have to say look, look, look. I don't know. Seems to work though. You have a big stick and you say look, look, look. Anyway, brought them round here. They're all having a fun time now, so that's good. Okay, so Monday morning. It is cool, windy, a bit grey looking. The whole of the internet's been going on about how much rain they've been having, and of course we haven't been having as usual, but it's been very wet across the whole of the northeast apart from here. Here we've just had it cool and windy. We did have a bit of drizzle on Saturday, but nothing to write home about. So it's dry as ever, as you can probably see. This week, excuse me, a bit of a coughing fit there. This week is the last week before I take 2 weeks off. I'm taking holiday 2 weeks. We are going to go somewhere and do something, pretty much guaranteed, but I don't know what yet. I haven't, I've been looking at making plans, but we've got several options. Unfortunately, I haven't been well again. Suffer from chronic fatigue really bad, and post-stroke chronic fatigue, and I've had a pretty bad weekend, so it's probably why I haven't shown you much over the weekend that's happened, but I can't really decide whether I want to go here or go there, or whether that's too much or that's not enough. So we're thinking about it, but we're playing it by ear. But just working up to Friday and then a couple of weeks off, so we shall see. Right, popped down with Jow to fix a puncture on her moped. So she's getting a new inner tube. Hopefully we'll be alright after that. So she's all full of air now in her tyres. Where's she going? Stopping to eat something here now, I expect. Okay, let's have a look, see. Sort of friends. Little duck, poor little duck, all alone. He's not very keen, but Ducky wants to be his friend. Ducky loved Mummy.
มันจะตกลูกมันจะตกมันจะตกเด้อมันจะตก
Right, Tuesday morning. I'm going to do a little job that's been annoying me for ages, and as you can see, I'm armed with a saw. Basically, there's a weed, but it's not like any weed you might think of. It's a tree weed, literally a tree that's just grown very quickly into a huge annoying weed. So I'm going to chop it down. I shall show you it when I get down to it. And there it is. It's quite the weed. It's come pretty quickly out of nowhere. Obviously not exactly doing the electricity wise any good if it knocks them down. So I'm going to cut down this branch first and then cut down the whole thing afterwards. So wait for that. Right, well, I'm absolutely done in, but there it is anyway. I need to go and get a trolley, or perhaps just back the pickup down and take it all up for Jo to burn when she lights her fires. Anyway, it's a job done, which I wanted to get done. We move on. I just popped up to the village to get my Lazada package. Finally got my second light bulb that I had to wait to come from China. I'm very impressed with that because I'd ordered it from a local company. The first one they sent me came dead quick because it was local, a couple of days. But I didn't realise they were selling them individually, so I've had to order that again and wait weeks for it. But now it's come. Hopefully it works. I'm going to swap it for the other one that's in there now, and then we'll have two matching and we'll see how they are. But it's a continuing saga, this, with the headlights. Now we're just on our way over to Na Don Goi, the farm that Jo's been planning on doing things with for I don't know how long. She is about to order trees, so now there's a tractor coming to get ready, and then it will be tree planting probably next month. So we're going to go over and have a look what they're doing. The tractor's on it's over there. Jo's brother's over there, so she's just stopped at the shop on the lane here. The good thing, they've extended the cement. I don't know how far, but they're concreting the road out that way. The road that comes down from the village they've already done, so hopefully they'll meet up, and then when the rains come it won't be like it used to be, which is was an absolute nightmare. But so far so good. Okay, here again, as you can see, it's already started growing. Some fires being set, burning off what we can burn off, I suppose, and the tractors are shoveling and pushing, and they're going to attempt to plough at some point. It's a hell of a job, as I've said before. Anyway, we shall see how they get on. Cicadas in the trees. Just having a bit of a walk down. Not feeling very good today. It's Wednesday today, and it's just a couple more days and I'm off for a fortnight's holiday, but I'm not really feeling like it, I have to say. Anyway, I mean, I'm feeling like having a holiday, but I'm not feeling like up to much at the minute. Still, not much to be expected. I'm just going to have a look to see if there's any water left in this here pool that Jo had dug, because as I've mentioned, we haven't had the rain that other people have had, but other places I should say. But I'm going to have a look. Well, it's gone down since the last time we were here, as you can see. But if we have a rainy season, you never know. You never know your luck. This is a hell of a job that Jo's trying to get done here. They're shoveling all these, or trying to shove all these great big tree trunks that are left together, but the tractors are struggling with it. And then they're going to try and burn them, but I don't know how well they're going to burn, but anyway, we shall see. Looks like Joe's brother's been burning off the paddies here, ready for rice season. Anyway, that's the state of play at the minute. I've been mentioning about having a couple of weeks holiday coming up, but I haven't decided what to do. I would really love to go down to the coast and swim and whatever, but I'm not sure. My ideal choice would be to go down either to Rayong and go to Koh Samet and around there, or to go down to Koh Sang, but very difficult to get there from here because it involves a very long drive, and there's no flights to Rayong, to Pau anymore for the time being anyway, from Udon Thani. So the choice for flights is basically direct flights is Phuket. So Phuket is very expensive as well, not so much for accommodation, but just to be there. It's much more expensive than the rest of Thailand and Phuket. So that's the thing I've been considering, and we've been considering a road trip as well, up around the Mekong and to Chiang Khan and then down. So I'm not sure about that either. Basically that would involve shorter drives every couple of days or whatever, and as I can't drive very much, but at the minute it's about as much as I can do just to drive, 10 or 15 minutes. So road trips don't seem very like the thing either. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do, so you'll have to stay tuned to find out, because the plan is there is no plan, but somewhere I really want to go somewhere, have a holiday of some sort, so we shall see about that. Right, good morning. Bit of a restless night, but we're here. Just going to switch the water off a bit, it's overflowing again. I've actually got a plan to change that, but I haven't got around to it yet. I've got some news as far as what we're doing next week, or rather from the weekend on, when I have my holidays. I've booked a couple of nights in a resort in Chiang Khan. Chiang Khan is a very picturesque little town on the banks of the Mekong. Was once the capital of Laos, but it's in Thailand now, modern day, and it's popular with tourists, but very picturesque around there. So booked a couple of nights there, and I think we're going to then carry on, if all goes well, with a bit of a road trip. So that's the plan. I'm just going around turning off water and whatever that Jow's turned on, so she's going off to Na Don Goi. It's all happening there, and I will be working. Got quite a bit to do before I'm done for the week. I'm done for my holiday, so yeah, that's the idea. Okay, quickly down at Na Don Goi, just to drop Jow off. Yesterday I was a bit cynical as to how these guys with the tractors were going to manage with all these massive tree stumps and whatever that were left, but they are doing an absolute fantastic job. I'll just zoom in a little bit so you can see. I'll show you from the other end in a minute, but yeah, it's looking great. And as you can see, there's a well, a borehole that we need to investigate and see if we can pump water out of, and then afterwards. But basically all this long L shape coming down here and going down there. Right down here is all going to be forested at some point, if all things goes to plan. Joe's going to plant several hundred trees here, so yeah, it's looking good. Right, and here we are from the top end. They're having lunch now. As you can see, it's just all been levelled out, and all the big tree trunks, they're all smouldering away. They will burn away. It takes time, they're just smouldering, but looks very good. So things coming together. Like I say, the tree planting will be sometime next month in May, I think, once we get towards the end of the warm season. because if you plant trees now and there's limited resources for water, even though there's a well down there, we don't have power and we haven't got a pump at the minute, so we've got to sort that out. But it's all looking good, so I think Jo's pleased with it, and if she's pleased, I'm pleased. So there you go. So there you have it. I'm going to end the video here now. It's time to get a video edited and uploaded. Not a lot happened in this one, but much more coming soon. As I said, we're off on our jollies in the weekend, so it's just a couple of days left before that, and stay tuned for more travel and reviews as we do that, and more daily life here in Isan, Thailand. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks everybody for supporting the channel, and catch you all on the next one. Bye for now.